Hi everyone, how's it going today? It's Tatsu. Today I'm gonna be sharing about how great in Japan to travel. I've met heaps of people who are from maybe in Japan. At the same time, I've asked a couple of persons that what made you decide to come to Japan? What made you decide to travel in Japan? Anyway, let's dive into it. Thank you very much for your help. What country are you from?
We are from Canada.
Canada, awesome. How long have you been in Japan so far?
We've been here for about a week and a half.
A week and a half. Just I wanted to ask you that even though there's a bunch of countries in the whole world, what made you decide to come to Japan?
Well, I'm half Japanese, so I came to visit family,
Ah, okay,
and
awesome.
this is her first time
Yeah.
in
Ah,
Japan.
And it
okay.
worked out well because I get to obviously meet his family and everything. But I've also always wanted to come to Japan just to experience the food and Sakura and just the area.
I see. What do you like something like in Japan the most at the moment?
The food is amazing here. It's incredible. Every city we go to has different specialization in food. So it's been really fun to try all the food in every place we go.
I see. What about you?
Honestly, same thing. Yeah, it's been so fun to kind of look into it a little bit and see what we can try that's a little different based on where you are. Like last night, for example, we've had a lot of ramen, but specifically here we tried miso ramen because we discovered that it was recommended. So
I
that
see.
was really fun.
It was really good.
Do you have any culture shock at the moment?
Oh, well, everyone here is very respectful compared to other places. People are very good at even like when you get at the train station on escalators, people will move to the side so that people who need to go quickly can move through the escalator. So that's it's very nice. It's a very respectful country compared to other places.
And I
I
would also
see.
say it's also like very organized. Like even when you're at the train stations and everything, it's been really cool to see how there's like walkways and like different lines for the different doors. For example, on the trains, like everything is well marked, well organized. There seems to be a nice level of like control, I guess, to it, and everyone kind of respects that, right? They respect the space, and as you're moving around, they kind of accommodate you, or vice versa, right? So which is really nice.
Okay, last question. I think nowadays traveling to Japan among non-Japanese people has been quite popular. Then, do you have any advice to us non-Japanese people who want to come to Japan?
I don't know. That's really fun. It's really different. Japan is its own world, really. It's so different than other parts of the world that I highly recommend. Everyone should at least see Japan once in their life because it's such a cool world, and the food and the people are amazing, and the culture is so old and rich and such a cool history here.
Like being from Canada, like we don't have a lot of that rich history that you see here, right? We have older stuff, but not quite as old or as impressive as what you might see here. And then I guess on top of that, just like based on my experience, I don't speak a lot of Japanese, right? But everyone has been very nice, very understanding. But I have to say, it has also been really helpful to have someone with me who does speak very well. I think it's kind of helped us out in a few different situations, right? But overall, I would say even if I were on my own, people have been very accommodating, really nice. Like they'll sometimes write stuff out and show me so I can at least read it, which is awesome. So really nice that there's like those sorts of options for touring
Right,
around.
right. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your help. What country are you from?
Hi, I'm Stefan and I'm from the UK.
From UK.
Yeah.
Awesome. How long have you been in Japan so far?
So I've been in Japan for, I think, 19 days.
19 days.
Yeah,
Okay.
quite a long time.
I see. Even though there's heaps of country in the whole world, what made you decide to come to Japan?
I wanted to come to Japan. I've always been interested in the culture. I think, yeah, from the traditional side of things also to the modern, more street, like urban side of things. I just think it's so different to where I grew up and I wanted to explore it. But also, I'm a huge fan of like anime and manga. And so I've read a lot, and that kind of inspired me to come here and see what it was like. Um, I love it; it's amazing. I think it's such an interesting place. I'm glad I decided to come here.
I see. What sort of animes do you like the most?
My favorite is definitely One Piece.
One Piece.
I'm a huge One Piece fan. I have been for years. Aside from that, Berserk is another one. Got the chain for it right here.
Oh, that one.
Uh, what else? Hunter x Hunter, Vagabond, lots of stuff. But those are like the main ones. Those are like my favorites.
I see. The last question. Nowadays, traveling to Japan among non-Japanese people has been quite popular. Do you have any advice to us non-Japanese people who want to come to Japan?
Oof, there's a lot to go off of. My biggest piece of advice would be not to plan too much. Japan is an amazing country with so much to do. If you only go to the most popular spots, you'll miss out on some of the charm on the side streets. Give yourself at least a bit of time to just do something completely unplanned, and it might end up being the best thing you do on your trip. That would be my biggest piece of advice. Aside from that, I think the most important thing is just be respectful, be polite. Say thank you to people. Don't be rude. Don't integrate with the culture. I see a lot of times tourists are just really disrespectful, and they don't really consider what's going on around them. They just kind of do their own thing. That hurts to see because it kind of gives all tourists a bad name. Other than that, I think I've benefited a lot from learning a little bit of the language, making an effort to speak Japanese to the locals whenever I can, like ordering at bars, for example, or going to a shop. I think that's made it so much easier for me to connect with the locals. So I would advise learning at least a little bit. Please, thank you, can I have a beer, that kind of stuff.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your help. What country are you from?
I'm from England, the UK.
From England, the UK. Awesome. Yeah. How long have you been in Japan so far?
I've been in Japan for 3.5 months.
Today, I want to ask you that even though there's a bunch of countries in the whole world, what made you come to Japan?
To be honest, mainly the snow. I like skiing, and Japan has very good snow compared to the rest of the world. But then, as I started to research more, the food, the culture being so different from Europe was a big draw for me. But yeah, really, to be honest, I didn't look too much into it. I just knew and heard that it would be a very interesting place from other people. Yeah.
Nice. The last question. I reckon nowadays traveling to Japan among non-Japanese people has been quite popular. And do you have any advice to us non-Japanese people who want to come to Japan? That would be great.
Advice coming to Japan, definitely learn some Japanese, not like I did. I think don't look into it too much, just try because people are very friendly here. So as long as you learn some Japanese and put yourself out there, you can meet people and explore the country that way. There's definitely a lot of work opportunity if you know where to find it. But apart from that, yeah, I think just come with an open mind and a positive attitude, and you'll be all right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you very much for help. What country are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Awesome. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Wie geht's?
Yes, good.
So how
Very
long
good.
have you been in Japan so far?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yes,
Awesome.
I travel alone.
Awesome. Today I want to ask you that even though there's a bunch of countries in the whole world, what made you decide to come to Japan?
This is a beautiful country. It's very easy here, and it's the reason, yes.
Did you come to Japan by yourself?
Yes.
I want to know how safe it is in Japan as a solo traveler.
It's really safe, and yes, it's alone, it's very safe.
Very safe.
Yes.
You don't need to be nervous.
No.
Oh,
No.
that's great to
Yeah.
know. What sort of things did you want to know before you come to Japan?
The internet and Google. Google was my information from Japan, and I asked friends. Yes?
Do you have any Japanese friends here?
No.
What
Only
about-
in Germany, and yes.
Last question. What is the negative point to spend time in Japan?
I don't have.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Oh,
Yes.
everything's good.
Everything is
Thank you so much.
arigato.
Vielen Dank.